Guys, how is dating going for you? Are you looking to stand out from the crowd and try to find your dream girl? The one you actually want to connect with and the one who really loves you for who you are. If you do, well, you're not alone, but most guys have no idea how to do this. Most guys actually have no idea what it even means to stand out from the crowd. They try to do things like get rich, flash their muscles, right? The gun show, welcome to it. Most guys have no idea how to stand out from the crowd. They think it means money, right? It means a big car, it means huge guns, and then welcome to the gun show, baby. That's not what standing out from the crowd needs to be, because it really depends what a woman is looking for if you're wanting to stand out from the crowd. Do you know what the woman you are looking for is looking for? If you know how to attract her, then you know how to keep her. That is how you stand out from the crowd. Because the women you actually want to be with are not just looking for every single man out there and they're sorting every man as if you're a blank slate and they're just picking like they're picking a ripe melon at the grocery store. Women out there are looking for very specific features that align with what they want. Do you know how to filter for that? Do you know how to show them who you are? Do you know how to stand out from the crowd because you are the right one for her? That's the piece that I'm going to teach you here today. I'm Adam Lane Smith, the attachment specialist, and I teach men how to do this inside coaching, inside my private circle, my community. I teach men this all the time, and I'm ready here to teach you how to make this happen so you can stand out from the crowd and not get lost. So I'm going to mention a number of resources and items on here today that are going to be helpful. They're available on my website, adamlanesmith.com. All of those things are going to help you in your quest to find the right woman for you and to stand out from the crowd so you can build a loving, committed relationship with your dream girl. If you want to do that, check out my website, adamlanesmith.com. You are welcome at any time to drop down in the comments section, ask me questions. I do read those and I will respond. You can also contact me through my website, adamlanesmith.com, or send me a direct email, support@adamlanesmith.com. I will answer questions and I'd be happy to help you in whatever journey you are on right now and wherever you're at in the love cycle. So guys, before we get to what women are looking for, what are you looking for? It's got to be more than just a warm body with a heartbeat. She needs to be more than just an adult human female who happens to have most of her teeth. If that's what you're looking for, well, that's part of the problem. You're not going to stand out from the crowd if you are just desperately seeking female approval. If you are craving female attention, well, then you're like most of the guys out there in the circles. Most guys are on dating apps or in different dating areas just doing a dance. It's like a bunch of birds, whoo, whoo, squawking, trying to do a happy dance, and all these male birds are spinning around dancing, and the girl birds are going, what is happening over there? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you're just spinning in circles and hooting, yeah, you're going to look like an idiot. You're not going to stand out from the crowd. You know who does stand out from the crowd? The ones who are clearly looking for the exact woman who's right for them, the ones who are making eye contact, the ones who are calm, and the ones who know what they are about. You don't have to be the pigeon who's driving a Lambo with a pinky ring. Don't be that pigeon. Be the pigeon who's making clear, calm eye contact because he knows what he wants. He is not out there craving approval. He is looking for the right partner for him. Turn the job interview around. Remember that it goes both ways. Very rarely do women want to be the one in the meat market who's just trying to select the right melon based on how she thumps it and how it sounds. No, it's not really what women are looking for. So let's take a look briefly. Before I tell you exactly how to fix this and how to stand out from the crowd, let's talk about the crowd. Well, the crowd is a bunch of guys with attachment issues. Either the guys are out there desperately craving approval and trying to earn mommy's approval and good boy points to try to earn their way into love and sex, frankly, and trying to earn their way into a relationship by dancing and laughing and hooting and, yes, doing the dove dance. Those guys out there, that's some of your competition. That's the weakest part of your competition. They're not very likely to get approval. They're not very likely to get good attention. If that's you because of insecurity and you feel like you don't deserve to be loved, you need to fix that very quickly. Either I can coach you through that process or you can take my Attachment Bootcamp video course. I'm going to link that down in the show notes below. Make sure you check that out and fix that part of you because it's very unattractive to women. Not saying you're a bad person, but that's one thing that's making you very unattractive to women right there is your crushing insecurity and your need for approval. Women can smell that and they do not like that. It is incredibly unattractive. The last thing she wants is to be your mom. The other half of the crowd, though, is what you would call the jerks. Women only want to date jerks. Well, the problem there is that some women, many insecure women, go for men who look more authentic and look more arrogant a little bit, but they know what they're about and highly confident. But many of these men have avoidant attachment style. They do not know how to connect in relationships, so they flood women with amazing good feelings at the beginning, and they look confident and seem confident, and they end up shattering her heart. It's because he's mimicking what a solid, confident man should look like, and he's mimicking love for her. That's what women are mostly getting fooled by. It's not that women like arrogant jerks who treat them like trash, necessarily, maybe some insecure women, but it's not that. It's that he's mimicking what you're actually going to become. Avoidant attachment style, it's not from being a bad person. It's from the belief that they have to play endless games because no one else is capable of good faith and good, honest love. If that's you, and if you've actually connected to plenty of women, but none of them have been a good match, and you end up ruining and sabotaging the relationship by ducking out when they get feelings, you may have avoidant attachment style. Again, you need to fix this because what's going to happen is you're going to ruin amazing relationships over and over and over. It's not from being a bad person. It's from being terrified of connection and overwhelmed by needs and commitment. If that's you, again, my Attachment Bootcamp course and my coaching are going to be linked in the show notes. I can help you with that. I help thousands and thousands of men through this process. It is perfectly okay. I got you. Guys, this is your competition, realistically. This is the competition you're fighting against. Otherwise, women are looking, and securely attached women who are healthy, loving, and full of commitment and desire for commitment, they are looking for securely attached men who are in the middle, who are confident but not arrogant, who want deeper connection and care about their needs, but not to collapse into their needs as a method of earning approval and love. They're not trying to get validation. It's a blend of the two, secure bonding and secure attachment. What you need to do is be who you are and identify who you are and show who you are, and then show these women exactly what they would be getting in a committed relationship with you. Namely, what are they committing to? What is your life goal? What are you chasing? What will they join you on? Are you even compatible for life goals? And how do they know that besides you just telling them the way those arrogant jerks have told them? The lies. If they don't trust your words, how do they trust your life? How do they trust your actions? What kind of man are you? Do you earn approval from other people? Are you fearful and collapse into earning approval? Are you just overwhelmed by fear and anxiety and insecurity? You'll do anything to feel good and to make somebody like you. Or are you self-disciplined? Do you not really care if people love you and adore you because you get love and caring and adoration from your family and your friends? You don't crave it out here from everybody that you meet. But you're also, again, not an arrogant jerk. What is she committing to? How is she going to know you apart from the crowd? You're going to have more confidence. You're going to ask more questions than you make statements. Guys who make a ton of statements are either trying to earn approval or are trying to show her how amazing he is. Guys who calm down and ask questions, like the job interviewer, they calm down and ask questions, then maybe they make a follow-up statement, then they ask another question. Get to know her. Be curious about her. Be calm. Talk more like this on your date. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm very interested in that. Hey, tell me more about that. You know, what have you done for a living so far? What's the best skill you've picked up so far? Hey, tell me about a cool time with you and your friends. What's your favorite thing to do with your friends? Hey, talk to me about your family. What's your family like? You know, I'm always curious what somebody's family is like. What's up with your mom and dad? Are they together? Do you talk to them? Hopefully you do. Like, what's it like? Do you have any brothers or sisters? You're asking her questions that illuminate her core values, her relationships, how she connects to people or doesn't. Ask her those questions and then volunteer a little bit of information yourself. The amount she shares is about the amount you should share. Yeah, you know what? I had this difficult time, but if you have a difficult time, present an opportunity that shows how you solved it. You're not just a helpless victim. Yeah, I have this horrible relationship. I don't know what to do about it. I cry every single night. Maybe not. I had this difficult, challenging relationship, but here's what I had to do because of my principles. I'm an honest man, so I had to tell them how I really felt. Unfortunately, that has created a rift between us for right now, but I'm hoping that I can repair that over time. But I'm only willing to do that as long as they follow through with good values as well. Well, suddenly you've showed her that you are a man of quality and a man who stands for his principles, and you've also taught her a little bit about your family dynamics. Your stories matter. You can educate her and entertain her, edutainment. You can edutain her with your stories that illuminate who you are and stand you out from the crowd. Men lose so much opportunity by just trying to tell her, oh, this cool thing, and this, and this, and this, and look at my muscles, and also I have this money, and also this, please be my girlfriend. Men lose all that opportunity because you could be telling her stories and then asking her about her stories. This sets you out from the crowd. Eye contact, not serial killer eye contact, but like calm, good eye contact. Just smile on your face, calm, relaxed. Hey, tell me about you. I'm not in a rush right now. I'm not in a rush with you watching this to try to make you love me, to try to make you stay with me. I am simply making eye contact. I'm having a good conversation with you, and I would love to hear about you. Drop down in the comments below and tell me a cool story about something that you did in your life that shows a good value that you have. Tell me a cool story right now. I'd love to hear one. Let me tell you a cool story about me. I had a really good friend one time who, unfortunately, he got mixed up with drugs, and he was staying with me for a time while I was helping him through his process. But I wasn't about to just enable him. And when he started making bad choices again and going down, I let him know, hey man, I've tried to support you as much as I can. You are going to have to move on because this is clearly making you way too comfortable. And he didn't take that very well, but I had to stick by those principles because number one, I had to be truthful. And number two, I had to do what was actually right for him. So it's unfortunate that I lost that friendship, but I happen to know that he's actually doing pretty well out in the world because he picked up from there, faced enough consequences, and is now living a much better life. Someday I'd like to hear from him again, hopefully. And if you're watching this, I'd love to hear from you and let me know how you've improved your life. I just told you a story that shows you my values: honesty, compassion, and keeping my word, integrity. I've showed you my 3 values and that I stand by them. You know a little bit more about me. Maybe you like me a little more. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But tell me a story about you down in the comments below. Tell me a story that illuminates who you are so that you can start sharing that story with people out in the world. That right there is your elevator pitch for who you are. And by the way, that's what's going to really stand you out from the crowd. Make sure you are using the power of your storytelling to illuminate who you are. Calm, collected, asking questions, and sharing stories. That's how you need to stand out from the dating pool. If you are endlessly trying to entertain her, you have already lost the game because you are nothing more than an entertainment device, and her phone can outpower you at any moment because it never turns off or gets tired. If you're competing for pure entertainment value, you've already lost. If you're competing for game playing with the jerks, you've already lost. But if you are you, authentically you, then the women who are looking for a man just like you are going to flock to you. And that's how you find the love of your life and stand out from the crowd. So please do drop down below, leave me a comment, tell me your story. Tell me what story you're going to use. Tell me the story you want to use. If you need help with this, drop that in the comments too. Adam, I am so lost. I need help on this process. I don't even know what story to use. I don't even know what my values are, what my long-term goals are. Please help me. Cool. Drop down in the comments. Click down in the description below. Check out my coaching. Check out the Attachment Bootcamp course that walks you through inside there in module 3. It shows you what your core values are supposed to be. That's a whole process inside the Attachment Bootcamp course. Check it out. Ask for help. I am here to help, and you can do this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I have a lot more information coming your way.